Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It is around that time we start ending the year, so a lot of our end of the year videos are going to start coming out. That being said, this video, if you couldn't tell by the title, is very self-explanatory maybe. I am going to be showing you the books that I want to read before the end of the year, my top 10 before the end books that I would like to read before the end of the year. Some of them have not come out yet. Some of them I do not have physical copies of. Most of them I do. I'm just waiting on two. Okay, one of them is not out yet. It will be in a few days, but at the moment of filming, it will be about a week before I'm able to buy it. And the second one I'm probably just going to ask for Christmas and then binge it for that last week. Yeah, so these are in no particular order. They're just books I'm excited to read before the end of the year. I have close to nothing, no knowledge of any of these books other than what might have been tossed around in the public, considering 4 of these books are well talked about within the book community. Yeah, so you will definitely see some familiar faces when it comes to these books because they're my highly anticipated. Okay. However, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm trying to not let my excitement get the best of me. I'm trying so hard, guys. I don't want to overhype something from this list when I read it, and then it just doesn't match up to the hype, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we're going to start off with my first one. I'm just going to show you both copies of the book that I have. It is Quicksilver, so I have the indie copy and the hardback. I guess it's a special edition. It might not be. I'm pretty sure it is though. I don't know, but it's got the pretty art in it on the front and the back. Oh, I'm so excited. But I'm probably gonna end up reading the paperback version simply because I do not want to lug this around everywhere. And also, I like the cover. I like the cover of this one. Sue me. A lot of people don't like the cover, which is why she changed it to this heinous shit. But I love this cover, okay? I would die for this cover. I have not read it yet, but I'm going to because Brimstone, the second book, which is also on my list for this, it comes out in 5 days. No. 2 days. Now it's 2 days. Comes out the 18th of November. We are the 16th. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to snatch that shit up as soon as it comes out. I will be making a Target run. If they have it at Target. I don't know. I have only been to Target a select few times. And I didn't know they had a book aisle up until Book Talk started popularizing it. So now that I have my license, I've been making quite a few trips to Target. Because it is the closest thing to a bookstore that I have here where I'm at. Yeah. So as soon as it comes out, I am running to Target though. Quicksilver, super excited for. I don't know a lot about this except the guy's name is Kingfisher, but I am in a fantasy mood right now, so I will be starting this as well. Like I might start this today. Like I might just be starting this today before I leave for work or tonight. I don't know because I'm trying to finish my. You don't need to know about that. I'm trying to finish a few more pages of my other book, and then I'm going to start this. But I'm going to read you the synopsis. Do not touch the sword. Do not touch the key. Do not open the gate. 24-year-old Cyrus Fane. Cyrus? I'm going to say Cyrus. Is good at keeping secrets. No one knows about the strange powers she possesses or the fact that she has been picking pockets and stealing from the undying queen's reservoirs for as long as she can remember. In the land of the unforgiving desert, there isn't much a girl wouldn't do for a glass of water, but sooner or later, every secret comes out. When Cyrus comes face to face with death himself, she inadvertently reopens a gateway between realms and is transported to a land of ice and snow. The Fae have always been the stuff of myth, of legend of nightmares, but it turns out they're real, and Cyrus has landed in the middle of a centuries-long conflict that might just get her killed. The first of her kind to tread the frozen mountains of Yavalia. Hope I said that right. And in over 1,000 years, Cyrus mistakenly binds herself to King Fisher, a handsome Fey warrior who has secrets and nefarious agendas of his own, who will use her alchemist magic to protect his people, no matter what it costs to him or her. Now, I'm ready. I have been wanting to read this for quite some time. I would say maybe like a month and a half ago, I ordered this cover because I found out she was not going to be giving this cover out anymore, and I wanted this cover. However, I also needed the first book, so I bought both because when Brimstone comes out, that shit is matching my shelf. I do not care. I do not care. I need it. Okay. Okay, it's the same synopsis. Yeah, and I'm super excited. Okay, I will be reading it. That will be the first one that I start to tick off the list because of Brimstone coming out in a few days. I just need to start it. We are on book 2 of that series. I'm pretty sure it's a trilogy. I hope it doesn't end on a cliffhanger. Well, it probably will, considering it's a series. I just don't know how long it's going to be until we get the third book. But I'll deal with it. I will deal with it. The series is almost done, so it shouldn't kill me that much. So I'll be okay. Unlike with Fourth Wing, where I'm having like I don't know why I did that to myself, but it's cool. All right, next up on my list is I am reading House of Earth and Blood. House of Earth and Blood. I'm reading right now, so I'm gonna try to finish that one and this one, House of Sky and Breath, before the end of the year. I at least want to be halfway done with the series by the time this year ends. So I am pushing myself to read more of that, House of Earth and Blood, and then I am going to push myself to read this. I'm not going to read the synopsis because I do not want to spoil it for myself. I just want it to be known that I am reading that series right now. I am going to be finished, or at least halfway finished with it by the time the year ends. And the year ends, I get so excited when it comes to a new year reading. So like I know I am gonna bulldoze right through the new year. Hopefully. I'm just going to try. Alright, next up, Where the Dark Stands Still by A.B. Poranek. I was looking for standalone fantasies. It is so hard to find them. Might I just say, it is so hard to find a standalone fantasy because that was what I was in a mood for a few weeks ago. And I don't know why I haven't read this yet. Still, I might read this one first and then start Quicksilver. I don't know, or I might read it after. I might need something. But I just know that I want to read something substantial. I have been reading not necessarily shit books, but things that don't matter, that aren't life changing, that put me in a book slump. So now I'm kind of just in a zone where I hate reading, but I also love reading at the same time because I just want to keep trying to read stuff until I find that 5-star feeling that I used to have so often. And now I'm it's so rare to come across one, and I feel like I'm just struggling with finding a book I actually like right now. So I was like, I'm in a fantasy mood. I want to read something of substance. So fantasy, check, which has more things to deal with because obviously a fantasy. I don't know if it's going to go worse because it's a standalone or if it's going to go better because it's standalone. And I am struggling to get through even House of Earth and Blood right now for a series in series terms. Okay. But I was like, standalone fantasy might be good for me right now. So I bought this. Haven't started it. because I was like, I'm starting House of Earth and Blood. Fuck it. Yeah, so this one is definitely going to be read before the end of the year, though. Hopefully. I cannot be held up to my promises, though, so we'll see. The blurb says, Liska knows that magic is monstrous and its practitioners are monsters. She has done everything possible to suppress her own magic, desperate to be free of it. Liska flees into the dangerous, demon-inhabited forest to steal a mythical fern flower. She can use its one wish to banish her powers, but Liska is caught by the demon warden of the wood called Leslie, so she strikes a bargain, 1 year of servitude in exchange for the fern flower and its wish. Whisked away to Leslie's crumbling manor, Liska soon makes an unsettling discovery. She is not the first person to strike this bargain. If she wants to survive the year and return home, she must uncover her host's secrets. Because something deadly is walking in the woods, something that frightens even the Leslie, and it cannot be defeated unless Liska embraces the monster she's always feared becoming. Now, I've heard from a few people on TikTok, actually, that this one has surpassed their. I'm putting a lot of faith in strangers right now. Humor me, please, because I'm grasping for straws right now. Okay, but this one will definitely be read before the end of the year because I am like dying to read it, simply because a stranger on the internet said so. Okay, we're gonna dive in these two first before I even get to the last two I want to talk about. Physical wise, I still have one more to talk about outside of this because of the fact that I do not own it yet. And I'm just going over physical copies plus Brimstone right now. I loved Fourth Wing so much. So much. I am teetering on the edge with Iron Flame and Onyx Storm, but I understand it's world building. I have to give it its process. I'm probably going to do a reread of those when the last book comes out, or when the fourth book comes out. I said after I read Onyx Storm, I was like, I'm probably not going to read the rest of the series until it fully comes out, but I know I'm not going to do that. I know I'm not. I really know I'm not, because Rebecca Yarros just said that Zayden's going to be in his villain era. I'm like, you cannot do that to me, okay? And also, I need to know, like, everything else that happened in Onyx Storm, okay? I need to know about everything else that went on in there, okay? But, again, also wanting to read substantially, I'm sorry. I'm like, my head's like, oh, I gotta be at work in a few hours. I'm trying to get all my energy out before I go. Trying to read substantial things, and I know Rebecca Yarros has other books, okay? She has contemporary romance books, or just contemporary, okay? I have been doing some research on her, and I found two books. One that has been on my TBR for a little bit, and the other one that I did not hear of up until a couple of weeks ago, and I hear both of them are sad, I believe. So, here we go. We got The Things We Leave Unfinished and The Last Letter. I am so scared, but at the same time, I'm going to read the fuck out of these once I get to them. They're going to be read by the end of the year. My mom wants to read this one too, so like maybe we'll talk about it when she reads it, but I'm also not holding it to her that she'll read it because of the fact that she works so much. So I'm just gonna read it, leave it for her to find. Is this a sticker? I hope it's a sticker. It's a sticker. It's starting to come off. Cool. I'm taking that off immediately. Same with that one. I hate these things though. You can't take the sticker off. It's crazy. But yeah, I am so excited. So I want to get to these. I do. I want to be hurt emotionally right now. Like, I want to read something so good that like it takes my head, shoves me to the ground, and I'm dragged for like 10 miles of emotional like turmoil. Like, I want that to be the case. I need it to be the case, actually. I just want something substantial. Like, I want to be hit in the face with these books. Okay, I need something. Okay, So the last letter, I'm going to read the synopsis first because it literally is just the last letter. So it says, Beckett, if you're reading this, well, you know the last letter drill. You made it. I didn't. Get off the guilt train because I know if there was any chance you could have saved me, you would have. I need one thing from you. Get out of the army and get to Telluride. My little sister Ella is raising the twins alone. She's too independent and won't accept help easily, but she has lost our grandmother, our parents, and now me. It's too much for anyone to endure. It's not fair. And here's the kicker. There's something else you don't know that's tearing her family apart. She's going to need help. So if I'm gone, that means I can't be there for Ella. I can't help them through this, but you can. So I'm begging you as my best friend, go take care of my sister and my family. Please don't make her go through it alone, Ryan. Now that gave me chills. Okay, so I am excited to read this. I might read this one first because of the fact that I'm just like, ugh, you're immediately throwing me in the story. So, yeah, this one probably will be read first. I am so excited to be I don't get hurt by books often, so I don't know why I'm placing my emotions on the balance of like 4 of these books, okay? You will see the last 2 what I'm doing with my life. Okay. The blurb of the things we leave unfinished. 28-year-old Georgia Stanton has to start over after she gave up almost everything in a brutal divorce, the New York house, the friends, and her pride. Now back at home, her late great-grandmother's estate in Colorado, she finds herself face-to-face with Noah Harrison, the best-selling author of 1,000,000 books where the cover is always people nearly kissing. He's just as arrogant in person as in interviews, and she'll be damned if the good-looking writer of love stories thinks he's the one to finish her grandmother's final novel, even if the publisher thinks he's the perfect fit. Noah is at the pinnacle of his career with book and movie deals galore. There isn't much the golden boy of modern fiction hasn't accomplished, but he can't walk away from what might be the best book of the century, the one his idol Scarlett Stanton left unfinished. Coming up with a fitting ending for the legendary author is one thing, but dealing with her beautiful, stubborn, cynical great-granddaughter Georgia is quite another. But as they read Scarlett's words in both the manuscript and her box of letters, they start to realize why Scarlett never finished the book. It's based on a real-life romance with a World War II pilot, and the ending isn't a happy one. Georgia knows all too well that love never works out, and while the chemistry and connection between her and Noah is undeniable, she's as determined as ever to learn from her great-grandmother's mistakes, even if it means destroying Noah's career. I have a lot of feelings about this. Like, I just want to start it. I just want to start it. Okay, I want to start a lot of things, and I'm looking around at my shelf, this one and that one, constantly every day because I'm like, oh, there's so many books I want to read before the end of the year, but these are like my main ones that I want to do. I know I'm not going to get to all of them, hence limiting myself to 10, which I'm thankful that this challenge was like, oh, 10. Anyways, I am scared and I'm frightened. I'm terrified and I'm frightened.
I'm 27 years old. I've no money and no prospects. I'm already a burden to my parents. And I'm frightened. So don't judge me, Lizzie.
Not me quoting Pride and Prejudice. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready. I'm emotionally, maybe not, but emotionally, maybe not, is definitely what I'm going to say for these 2 books that I'm about to talk about. Because these have been on my TBR for such a long time. And I'm terrified and I'm scared and I'm not sure I'm ready. Binding and Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. I don't know what to say other than that I am scared and I'm ready to be emotionally dragged to the ground and dragged for 10 miles. Like, I've heard I want this to be a situation where it's like Addicted / Calloway and they become your family because you feel like you've known them for so long and it's just like emotions are pouring out of you. That's what I hope this becomes. And these are just the first 2 books. I'm hoping to just get the Target versions because I really, really like the sprayed edges with the Shannon and Johnny and the other ones. Joey and whoever the fuck else, and Gibbsy, and is it Claire? I don't know. I don't know anything about these books. I just know Johnny and Shannon. And I'm really excited and I'm really scared. And I have a lot of mixed feelings about me starting this, but you know what? We're gonna do it. I want the Target versions. Next to Saving 6 and Redeeming 6 comes out in December, and then the last 2 Target versions come out in February. So I'm gonna be reading this over the course, which I feel like a little break is like needed, depending on how this is gonna go. So I'm like, okay, I can read the first 2, break, get the new ones in December for Christmas, get the other ones in February with my own money because I am an adult now. And I'm gonna buy them. So yeah, I'm mentally maybe not prepared, but am I going to continue? Yes, I am going to read the series with as much joy and sorrow and pain and tears, as much of them as I can muster. Okay, it's gonna happen. Like there will not be tears. I need there to be tears because if I don't get emotionally wrecked, I'm over life. I'm over life itself. I want it to happen like so badly. You don't understand. I want to be so emotionally connected to these books. I'm absolutely like going in a porta potty, shitting, crying, and like sobbing my eyes out and puking probably. I need that desperately. And if it doesn't happen, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I don't know. And finally, one last book, Fairy Tale by Veronica Lancet. I'm so excited. I'm gonna ask for that one for Christmas, and I'm just binging the fuck out of it. I'm ready. It's gonna happen. It just needs to happen. Okay, like at this point, I've been wanting to read that book since high school, so I have to hurry up the process and I have to put myself in that shoe and I need to read it. And that one's also a very chunky book. It's almost 800 pages. It is a book that goes between the past and present, and it's like falling in love with like a ghost or something. I don't know. I don't remember the plot exactly, but I am so damn excited and I'm so damn ready and I'm gonna get it. Like whether if somebody gets it for me for Christmas or not, like I'm gonna get it. Like I'll get myself a Christmas gift. I don't care. I'm always up for treating myself all the time. So it will happen. But yeah. These were all the books. Hang on. These were all of them. Hang on. I'm trying. I can't breathe. I don't like I don't know. These are all of them. This is what's gonna happen. This has to happen, or I'm quitting YouTube. That's such a lie. I'm never doing that. I would be surprised if I did get to all of them, however, because I know I'm with work and everything. I'm just like, ugh. So yeah, hopefully I get to all of them. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for joining me. Next video is probably going to be me reading library books because I got library books and I haven't read them yet, and it's been over like 2 weeks, so I need to get on that, But I'm probably gonna have like a set time for that because like I need to read them. I want to read them in a week because of the fact that like I want to focus on these and only on these. So yeah, I need to get those done and get them back to the library as soon as possible. Yeah. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you joining me and listening to me ramble. I always appreciate that, no matter what. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye! Ah!